all know pathogens are harmful substances which can cause spoilage in case of food products, right? So let's try to discuss this related to DT stages, and you can bring your each perspective.
The first stage of design thinking is empathy. It is understanding the user. Here we'll talk about the consumers, the vendors, and also the common people who use the food as food. So basically, talking about the common people, we generally cook rice in our house, right? So we don't properly store it in refrigerator, or if we keep it out in the environment, it is very possibly affected by Listeria series, which is a pathogen, and it will cause many symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, and can even cause food poisoning. And many pathogens contaminate food in very different ways. In vendor situations, they usually store this food in outside the environment, and pathogens easily attack the food. So these contamination can also be fatal. So these should be reduced.
So second part of this is define. So in define we are going to explain the problem statement from the consumers and the vendors. So example, if we take in the streets or vendors, they use unhygienic conditions sometimes. Because of the equipments, the food can be contaminated and the pathogens can be easily arise in the food. So for these reasons, we are going to make it in a hazard principle. So hazard principle is nothing but to ensure the food in safety and reduce the hazards. For many reasons, people mostly we get food poisoning. In India or even in home, even the hygienic practices are done. Even the humans and the children and elderly people get affected due to food poisoning. So this is due to the food pathogens. So we can classify it as food intoxication, foodborne diseases, illness, etc. This is caused by bacteria and virus. So if the hazard principles is practiced, this can be reduced.
Yes, ideal place, we can reduce the pathogens by using hazard principle in industrial level, and we can maintain the hygiene by maintaining the domestic level. Most of the pathogens are formed by the contamination. The sources of contamination are air contamination, water and soil, etc. By reducing this, we can control the pathogens.
So what if we could give people a sense they don't have a small portable device that act like a food safety companion, something that tells you in a second whether your food is safe or risky. Gas sensor. It smells the food, human knows, but better detect gas related when the food spoils. Color sensor. It sees change like color, discoloration or more that we might miss. Temperature. It checks whether the food have been stored in unsafe condition. What happens when someone uses it? A user places the device near their food. In a few seconds, the device quietly collects signals. It compares patterns using programmable logics. They give a clear human-friendly answers. Thank you.
The next stage is testing. In testing stage of the design thinking process, I evaluated your prototype, the temperature safe curve, which ensure food reaches a safe temperature of 75 degrees Celsius to control pathogens like Salmonella and coli. From the consumer perspective, it was easy to use but needs low cost and reusable. From consumer perspective, the color change increase the trust in food safety. Based on feedback, improvements like adding symbols and making it waterproof are needed. Overall, this solution helps us to improve the food safety through the proper temperature control.
Okay, so as we discussed, I think we have come up with different stages right from empathy till testing. So each stage we are trying to eliminate the problem that is being arising. So our main focus is to eliminate the pathogen. As Payali said and Mona said, we can go with hazard principles, which we all know is a systematic approach in case of our domain, where we are trying to solve the issue through 8 stages, eliminating the hazard and making sure that the corrective action is being done at the end of the stage. And as the prototype and as of testing, we have come up with different sensors that are available, which can help us indicate what particular stage we have the error, so that we can directly go for the rectification. Any other doubts in the concept? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.